Hi friends, it's Devin, founder and CEO of Choules Financial. Today we're going to talk about thriving mentally inside of retirement. It is a unique shift that you've spent your entire life with an identity of you wake up, you go to a job. You spend the majority of your hours being awake with people who aren't your family. And then all of a sudden, you quit, you retire, the identity is gone, the relationships can disappear. So inside of that, it is very important to learn how to have some structure of the plan ahead. It doesn't have to be scary, but the purpose of this is to be aware of what can happen when you need to take the opportunity of the identity shift of being aware of what's going to happen. Again, we went from we worked for 40 years to now all of a sudden we have us time. And inside of that, we have to learn how to be okay without having a schedule or having things scheduled. But this is a great time to pick up old hobbies, find new friends, rekindle things with old friends inside of it. I firmly believe that that's why so many of my clients, when I ask them what they want to say yes to in retirement, is they always talk about their grandbabies. That's their new focus. That's the new shift, their new identity, is they're not working anymore. They get to be there for their grandkids, their grandbabies inside of it. And they always joke that the gift for not killing your kids is grandbabies. With that, there's lots of things that we can do to find new structure outside of retirement. And we have to be okay with the idea that it is going to happen either way and that we need to prepare for it. Redefining your purpose. Again, we talked about whether that's with the grandkids. We have lots of clients that pick up doing things in the community. In our southern locations, lots of people pick up pickleball. One of my favorite clients dances with the local Mosquitoes down in Mesquite. Though they've picked things up that have created a new identity for them, so it allows them to get up and have some structure to their life, that they're not just sitting there watching TV every single day. Know that these things are going to come and that we need to be adaptable and change with it and have some ideas of what do we really want from life. Because unfortunately, too often, and I am as guilty of this as anybody, that sometimes work takes over and we forget to have a life. I did that for years. And so this is a piece of why we're making this portion of it specifically. And it's in fact, to speak to that, that's why the company talks about living a life of yes, is there was a point in time where I lost my focus and I let work become the only thing I cared about. And so I want that for my clients, for the retirees as well. How do we make sure that when we retire, it's not just yes as far as going on trips and things that way, but it's making sure that we're experiencing all the things that make us feel alive, whether we're volunteering, whether we're picking up new habits of, riding bikes, golfing, dancing. Those are things that will make you feel alive, and it will really help you stay younger, longer, and have more quality of life for a lot longer. So it is a very important piece there. Adapting the growth mindset that it's okay for these changes to take place. It's okay to learn new things. But overall, today's video was really about the idea that don't let retirement sneak up on you and you have no idea of what you're going to do next. Your whole identity is built into your job. Look for those little things that we can do daily. And as I've said before, we don't rise to the level of our dreams, we fall to the level of our habits. So if there's things that we want to start doing in retirement, start making time for them today to make sure that when we do decide to take that step into retirement, it's a step into all the things that we've wanted to create because we laid the foundation along the way. All right, folks, that's all we have for this week's Key to Yes, is making sure that we step into retirement with the right mindset of living a life of yes, and making sure that we are okay with transitioning inside of it. All right, thank you. And as always, subscribe down below, hit the notification button, and we'll be back next week. Thank you.